world number one, Gabriel Medina, still with a shot to clinch his second world title here in Peniche. First, he's got to get through this heat with Frederico Morais and Michel Bourez, 35 on the clock to start. Already a few minutes off of it during the break. Medina's stepdad watching on, sitting on top of the roof of that float on a messy little section is Michel Bourez. It's looking like he's trying to adjust his position out there.
Hard work, a lot of paddling, a lot of water moving. Here goes Gabriel.
Medina setting up his first wave, straight into a dark closeout. So the challenge clear there with Medina kicking off his heat just with an incomplete number. Qualified so quickly. We always mention his coming to age with the King of the Groms that year on hand for the call for pots.
Yep.
Things just kept clicking and making sense. I remember a qualifying series 10,000 rated event in Invituba. Comboed every single competitor on the way to the finals with Tommy Whitaker. And it just looked like he was going to take over the surfing world, which he ended up doing in 2014. Quick combination there for Medina just to get something on the board.
Yeah, smart move there from Gabriel.
Of Gabriel Medina's life change from his life before his world title and after. That included hanging out with superstars like Neymar on hand, watching this go down. Medina just did this, Potts.
Yeah, well, this is what he does, Joe. He just gets the ball rolling and starts putting scores on the board when everyone's struggling. So Medina looking strong. You know, all he's got to do is get first or second in this heat. Doesn't have to win it. And the way he's going right now, he's looking real strong. I mean, okay, he's only got a 2.4, and this is going to only probably go, what, 3 or 4 points, somewhere around there. But a 4-point ride out there at the moment is a big score.
So Medina doing a great job to adapt the most dangerous competitor without priority when he's just free to roam. Here he goes again. World number one, jam off the roof, slips off, and he's down. But building on his top two, always solid at adjusting. If there aren't really clean waves out there, he'll just start putting numbers on the board. Alcart should be proud of that performance. But Medina flexing that amazing effort to be competitive in all situations. Another two-turn combination. Looks like Medina's out there by himself.
Well, 5 points on the wave before, Joe. And that 2.40 now gone. He's looking like the Medina we know. He just starts getting that ball rolling and starts swinging, and before you know it, you're in a combo situation. Big backside hook right there from Medina. In tricky conditions, this is when he is more dangerous than ever. Nice little setup turn and just boom, connecting upside down. Beautiful position. Great timing on that closeout section, making it look super easy. You've got to come out of Europe with some sort of momentum and a couple of good results.
Driving down the line on this chunky little right is Frederico Morais. Holds that rail for the roundhouse. There's the combo into a heavy section. There's no transition. He goes straight down. Quick backside re-entry for Michel Bourez.
That was the body position that Michel got himself in then. Let's have a look at Michel Bourez. You can see mid-face turn, upside down maneuver there from Bourez, and a 3.67, so not a bad score for one sort of single maneuver. Currently in second spot, Frederico.
His brand of surfing as we catch up to a speedy little ride. Exiting the pit is the 2014 world champ. Still loving that right. This time he gets to sit in for the view to improve on a 5.0.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. You know, you catch a lot of waves. We were talking to Mick the other day, Joe, and he said the key out here is to catch waves. Position are going to put you in, and all of a sudden you find yourself right there for the good ones. Medina pulls up nice and tight, grabs the rail, and comes flying out the end. That last maneuver, I mean, that was insane. So Gabriel Medina's going to better his situation. Watch this turn here, Joe. Off the bottom, gets his body in the right position, bangs it up through the lip, and then kicks the tail out and lands nice and clean. He is starting to find the groove and rhythm, and Medina is looking dangerous, Joe.
Back at 05, 17.17.
Wow.
Heat average back then. This is Frederico Morais. Just getting squished on the inside. At a 1.63 before that, when he just got detonated for that finishing move. A lot on the line for Morais. First, surfing in front of the crowd is going to motivate him.
Good score that last ride.
as we now see a section opening up for Michel. Not much on offer there, so Bourez up and out. The score for Medina, 6-6-7.
Medina's just found that groove by catching a lot of waves. 7 waves as opposed to 3 for the other surfers. Yeah, Frederico's finding it tough out there at the moment, so it just goes to show local knowledge doesn't count for much.
Snap off the top for Bourez. Big rooftop float. Can he survive the Tahitian getting swallowed up?
A quick little in and out. It's just going to be another 1-pointer. And then Michel Bourez. Wow, what was that? That was insane. Super dangerous maneuver right there for Medina.
Setting up a first turn on the closeout section is Frederico Morais. And for a competitor like himself who celebrates such a dreamy rookie year, who's quarterfinaled here in the past, he's just fighting against these conditions. Just wants one wave to open up to showcase that signature draw on the open face. Medina, beautiful takeoff. Wave spits behind him. Quick little cover up, and he's going to sneak out. Looks so comfortable in sections that bottom out under his feet. It's a long time coming for Morais to find a spot on finals day as we check out. Snap off the roof for Michel Bourez, hangs on to a wild section, floats it, happy with a 2-turn combination that he worked so hard for. He's always found success. That's what makes him so incredible to watch. World #1 getting some space against Felipe and Julian Wilson on the Jeep leaderboard as he's off and running into the quarterfinals.